Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm putting together a classic bouquet of red and white roses. I have some white baby's breath and some white orchids. And although I am using artificial flowers, you can use the same idea with fresh cut flowers too. I do recommend gluing the blossoms to the stems if you are using artificial flowers, because as you've seen, that orchid just took a tumble, and that'd be the last thing you want to happen as you're at your event with this beautiful bouquet. So it's a good idea to glue those, just a little bit of hot glue, only for artificial flowers. Working with just the two orchids there, I had to be careful to make sure that they don't turn out to be antennas. So I do have them more towards the center because they're the more prominent, more focal flower, especially being that bright white and just such a different shape to it. But if you can get the buds to kind of slope down at the same angle rather than away from each other to keep them from looking like a, old time TV with the rabbit antennas there. I just worked the red and white flowers around the orchids, filling in with a baby's breath. If you do more of an airier bouquet, not so tight together there, it might be easier to work in the orchids, or work with the orchids, I should say. I have some tropical leaves too that I'm going to line the outside with, and then I've got some spring rye that I'm going to separate and use to hide my mechanics along the edge of the bouquet. It also gives it a wonderful movement, just kind of a little bit of interest to a nice cascading effect. I do recommend trimming all the leaves off of the flowers before you start working with them. And as you can see, my pile over there to the right of rose leaves, I'm going to use those for corsages and boutonnieres later. So always make sure you hang on to those leaves, especially ones that are very real looking. I'm going to tie this off with a chenille stem, and I'm measuring about 2.5 hands down. I usually only do 2, but I like a longer stem on the classic bouquets like this. And I'll cover it with some wax floral tape, which I'll leave a link in the descriptions to where you can buy your own wax floral tapes. It's always good to have around. But this would be a great bouquet to do a ribbon wrap on, or some kind of jewel treatment. And I do have a video that I'll put at the end of this video if you wish to watch. And it shows how to do a stem wrap on a bouquet. But there you go, a nice classic red and white bouquet. Thank you so much.